Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you guys my Lauris Bermuda Triangle deck profile for August 2017. With the new support released from Prismatic Divas, was able to give a full makeover to the Lauris deck. Pretty cool. We're now able to both run the two different Lauris, meaning it adds a little more consistency with the Lauris support for the deck. So let's go ahead and jump right into the deck profile. Obviously, you gotta run Celebrate Voice Lauris in the deck. Just one though. I find this card is good for the consistent harmony plays you can do with her, with the plus power and the extra critical she can gain. Still find Olivia to be the better stride of choice though, which is pretty much the staple in most Bermuda Triangle decks, running 4 Olivia for the bounce back call effect. It's just too good on the consistency level for that. And also 2 Perfect Performance Angie. This card, with its quadruple drive and bounce effect of even locked circles on the field, just too good of a staple not to run. And you can unflip damage pretty easily with this deck, with the cards I run. So the Counterblast 2 off her isn't too difficult to achieve either. And you only have to unflip unit in the G zone. You don't have to unflip Angie herself. And I still like running 2 of her even with that. And then, as for the additional one-ofs, I run 1 Shushu Lillinell, good for just the generic draw power, 1 Somni for early on stride in hit, and then Alprina helps you bounce units for redoing some of your harmony effects as well. And also 1 of the GB8 Festal Finale Final Priscilla. This actually goes into this a lot more. I actually go into this a lot more than I thought I would. With this deck, it's pretty easy to stall out. Use your G Guardians, go into Olivia a couple times, and then use this just for that additional bounce and call power that you can do with free costs, basically. And for the G Guardians, I run 1 Hand in Hand Leona, 1 Blessed Sparkle Sandy, 1 Nasha, 1 Citron, and 1 Palfi. Now I run the 5 just because you need to unflip 1 for Sandy, and there are multiple times where I can have the 3 already made, activate Sandy, unflip another 1, still have the 4 face up in the G zone, and still meet the requirements on the field for that 1. Plenty of strides otherwise where that doesn't really become a problem. And that is it for the stride zone. We'll now move on to the main part of the deck. Starting off, 4 Miracle Voice Lauris, your main grade 3 that you mostly want on your Vanguard, for the better effect of counterblasting 1 and bouncing a unit and drawing. And then if she's put into harmony, you can choose 2 units. They get +5, and she'll get an extra crit. That is the Generation Break 2 effect when you only have her on your Vanguard, not an actual stride unit. And 4 of the new Wonderful Voice Lauris. This is great for a backup rearguard effect as well. For GB2 on Vanguard or Rear, if this unit's Harmony, it gets +5,000. If it's on Van, it gets an extra crit. So 16k on rearguard, just if you're in Harmony. Maybe you can get over 21k columns, pretty high with this unit. 26 potentially if you have some other effects like stride effects going off as well. And for grade 2s, I run 4 Admire Sparkle Spica, just for the counterblast, boosting, recalling, going off of multiple attacks is what I really like with the deck, and Spica makes that happen very easily. And also 4 of the new Eager Envy Marioneer. She is another power play card. When this unit becomes Harmony, if you have a Vanguard with Lauris in its card name, it gets +3,000 to the end of your turn. And if this unit gets +3,000 for every 2 of your units in Harmony. So potentially you can get +12 with this alone, making it 21, and then 28 if you have the proper booster behind it, like Shizuku or something like that. And 3 Magical Charge Vita. This is the counter charge unit by just bouncing her at the beginning of each turn's main phase, and then you counter charge if you have a grade 4 when you do this, so basically on your turn when you would activate that. And for grade 1s, 4 Image Master Kukuri, the unflip perfect card, probably the best one in my opinion. The Harmony one is cool for the bounce effect, but you need to counter charge with this deck, and she just really helps with that situation. And 4 Talent of Perseverance, Shandi, just for easy stride enabling power. You have the Lauris to basically discard for cost, and you want to have her as well. Just really, really helps. And 3 Superb New Student Shizuku for a Harmony effect. Lets you check top 5 for a grade 3, so grab the proper Laurises you need, especially now that you can grab the ones that can work on rearguard for Harmony effects as well. And now I'm also running 3 Magical Yell Nina. This is the Soul Blast 2 Counter Charge 2 card. You build up plenty of soul with this deck and the cards you run, so very easy to make use of this as well, especially since you go through Counter Blast really fast with this deck. And for your starter, 1 First Lesson Akari. This is just the put in a soul when it's in harmony. Choose another unit, bounce it, and draw a card. Great, easy soul charging power, no counterblast required, and you get that draw as well to make up for her. And for triggers, we're going the full 12 crit. I just find it the most powerful with this deck. You get plenty of draws and searches off, so you don't really need draw triggers. And you can just kill hard with this and Olivia and Lauris on your Vanguard for extreme pressure. So for Arena, the effect crit into the soul +5 draw for Lauris. For RT, there's the new crit. And for Florida is just personal preference of mine. And then for the heal, we're running 4 Happy Root Sandy. The heal with the effect of basically discarding a draw to draw a card if you use it for the G Guardian, which is Sandy as well. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile. Kind of a fast deck profile, but it's pretty straightforward with the Lauris deck. All the effects aren't too difficult to make use of. But that's it for the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And as always, Kira Qualia out.